Let's talk about the football, because you can't fail to have noticed that the European Championship, otherwise known as Euro 2016, has kicked off. It's the most watched sports event in the world after the Olympics and the Football World Cup. Businesses have spent some $450 million to be official sponsors. That's up by a third on last time. But are they getting good value for money? Well, I'm joined by Max Barnett, who's head of digital at Repucom. Now, they've done a study into Nike versus Adidas, the two, I suppose, biggest brands excuse me, involved in sponsorship of the Euro 2016. What's the battle between them and who's winning? Yeah,
so it's really official versus unofficial. You've got Nike, who aren't official sponsors, but they sponsor a number of teams. They also sponsor the biggest athlete in the world, Cristiano Ronaldo, 200 million social media followers. A massive number. And critically, with the analysis that we've done, it's when Ronaldo pushes out content to his fans, it's often branded, it's often with his partners, and fans respond to that. And that's critical in turning that fan into a customer. Then if you look at Adidas, they sponsor a number of teams. I think they've kitted out the last 5 winners of the Euros. So, you know, they sponsor a lot of people as well.
So Adidas sponsor the winners. Nike have a lot of social media following. Which one's more important? Which one brings in the money?
Well, social media is incredibly important in accessing and turning customers into kind of purchasers in terms of social media for a younger demographic. You see the likes of Snapchat, who released today with Nike a filter over the top. You see the massive numbers. Nike just released their hero content yesterday with Ronaldo called The Switch. 8 million views in under 24 hours.
But does it actually translate to money, to money spent, these views?
Absolutely. Critical to Nike's strategy in digital is driving fans and customers back to their app. It's very quick, very easy to then purchase their product as well. Yeah, so
who are the big names that are being... You've mentioned Ronaldo already. Who are the other big names that are going to make money for these big name brands?
On the Adidas side, it's got to be Pogba. Pogba, the home man, playing for France. France odds-on favourite for the tournament, and their campaign is based all around him. And it's not just about the product, the fantastic Adidas products that they have, but it's about the attitude of playing football as well, and how that translates and can translate to a social media audience as well.
How important is Euro 2016 to advertisers? I mean, I know it's not the biggest or the most watched event, is it? But is it very important?
Huge, absolutely.
Why?
Massive. Football is the most popular sport globally. It's popular in almost every market, and that gives brands and sponsors access to, you know, a global customer base. You look at Hisense, who are a Chinese TV brand, #3 producer of TVs globally, but not that well known globally, and they're using UEFA as an official UEFA partner to get their brand in front of a global audience. They're selling TVs in 130 countries, and this is the perfect platform to do that.
And what about other brands? I mean, you touched on Nike and Adidas, and of course, they both sponsor players, don't they? But what about brands who sponsor the whole event? What do they get out of it in terms of money spent, money made? So,
you know, primarily, if you're looking at the top of the funnel, it's all about brand awareness. It's about giving those brands bigger access to a number of eyeballs versus their key competition at key times.
Max, who do you think is going to win the Euro 2016? Come on.
Heart, England, of course, but head, France.
Let's follow your heart. Max, thank you very much indeed.